Hey, what's up? This is Ogman001 and this is Dust, an Elysian Tale. This is a game I really enjoy. I played it a bit, I've never actually finished it, but I want to go through it with you guys because I want to share the experience with you and it's going to be awesome. It's all created by one guy, which is very impressive. It's got an interesting art style and it's quite a fun Metroidvania brawler style game. So as you can see, that's how far I've got through on previous playthroughs. But I'm going to start a new playthrough with you guys. I'm going to just put it on the normal challenge, the way it was intended to be played, I would assume.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete. Its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy.
So as you can see, the game starts off throwing you straight into the action with the narrator. I will be talking through these cutscenes, but
the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Dust, dust, arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of this sword.
so yeah, I won't be talking during cutscenes, but I will add some comment now. This is Fidget. Fidget is, oh, she's quite a cute character, I guess, but she's very annoying later on. She has a very high-pitched and squeaky voice. We have our talking sword and, of course, Dust. I quite like the main character, Dust. Fidget, she's alright, I guess, and I quite like her rather sword. But now we get to pick dialogue, and it has some pseudo-RPG elements, but they're not too heavy-handed with it, which is quite nice, but they didn't really go that far with it, so it's kind of neither here nor there. You don't look like a guardian to me.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects a sword to just fly off and start, you know, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
So yeah, she's a pretty whack guardian apparently, but I suppose she wasn't expecting the sword just to fly off and start flapping its gums at me. But either way, we've got our talking sword, and apparently it looks like in our past we massacred a town of innocent people, so I suppose it's kind of not great. So we're in an interesting situation with amnesia from our horrible, egregious crimes we've committed. Your name is Fidget? Question mark? Yes, I think it is, but we'll ask the question anyway.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm...
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidgets, then?
That's me. And you're Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name.
So what is this magic talking sword anyway? I suppose that's as good as any question to ask.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Enough of this honky-ass bullshit. I've had enough of you, Fidget.
I don't have time for these games, Fidget.
Indeed. Time is of the essence. Fidget, you will join us.
I will? Oh, well, okay then.
Come, Dust. We travel east.
Took a hell of a lot of convincing. Alright, let me just get a hang of the controls again. I'm playing with a gamepad, just so you know. I prefer a gamepad for games like this. I just do. Yeah, that's our companion Fidget. So you can tell she's kind of whipped. I mean, it didn't exactly take a lot of convincing to get to come along with us, but let's make way. So you can tell the game is gorgeous. That's one of the things I love about it. There's so much hand-drawn, you know, detail in it, which makes it kind of purdy. I like the purdy game. And the fluffy bunny rabbits are freaking adorable. Look at them hopping about. They've got no idea there's some giant bunny-eared assassin on the way. Bunny assassin death. Yeah, the soundtrack's quite nice. A lot of the time it's understated, but it does get better. But I suppose at the moment it's trying to build up a bit of ambience that I'm kind of ruining. Let's see, begin with X and Y. Oh yeah! There are combos and things in the game that you can upgrade with its RPG-like elements.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Uh-oh, something just ahead. That sounds great, I guess. I forget, is there a way to drop down these? I don't think there is. I'm sure there is a way to drop down, but I forgot. But yeah, Fidget can sense treasure, which is kind of useful. There we go. Ah, there we go. A new ability, Dash. Dash is useful for dodging abilities. It uses energy, so I should probably stop using it. It's represented by that bar just up there. Right, that's useful. I believe we can use that to get through... Ah, there we go. It just wanted us to get that first, but you can drop down through those platforms, I did remember correctly. You can also use dash in midair, which is kind of cool, I suppose. There are secrets and things in levels. It's Metroidvania-style game, so we can go and smash our way through these, grab cool bits of paper, find fat loot.
Oh, right! We found a chest!
Oh, yeah!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
So yeah, you need key to unlock these. Apparently we're not allowed to smash it up because the nice man said no. We can't get through those just yet, but piles and things unlock as the game goes on. As it stands, we can't get through that. Let me see, are there any combos we have at the moment? Yeah, basically this is all. You can pause and read these, but it's just showing you stats, materials, quests, all various things that you can upgrade and change about your character. Now we're going to go ahead and unleash Fluffy Bunny Death upon the land, and the world will know my name. Okay, we still haven't gotten to combat. It should come up soon, other than the innocent people we massacred, but I suppose that's enough for today. Ah, look at the deer. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes. This is where things start to get a bit more interesting. I wonder why all the innocent animals are running away. Oh no.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
So yes, we're going to mash the buttons and do something. I quite like that. I don't know why. It's quite funny, but yeah. Fidget is basically a massive coward, and she relies on Big Bad Dust to save the day.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
Then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're going to need them.
So yes, this kindly sword didn't find us just to suit our own needs. It found us because it wants to save the world. It doesn't care. It doesn't care for our selfish mortal needs. It's here for a greater purpose, but I'm sure we'll discover what that is in due time. Until then, let's head towards its village and save the day as the stalwart, angsty rabbit hero. Actually, he's not that angsty. Yeah, starts off a bit button mashy, but you unlock some cool abilities later on. Of course, you can chain things, throw people into the air. I'm normally better at not getting hit, but it has been a while, and of course, I'm doing it live, so I have to talk to you as well, which I guess is no excuse. I should just be better. I guess that's the optimal solution. Combat's fun. It's very kinetic, throwing people about, memorizing different combos. There aren't all that many combos to memorize, really. Ashbound, ground throw, XXYY. I'm not very good at executing that combo. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll get it at some point. They've all got too little health for it to work at the moment, I think. Alright, these guys are shooting. There we go. That's the throw. That's one of the moves I remember enjoying. There we go, and once you get into the air, you can do all kinds of stuff like that, which is kind of cool. I suppose they throw quite a few moves with you at the start. It's nice that it's not just, you know, stale combat. Oh yeah. It's very stylish. The effects are very nice, which I suppose makes it all look a bit more interesting at least. Smack him up. But yeah, it's a very pretty game, as you can see all the effects that fly off the sword in all kinds of directions. Oh, we've got a new ability, I think. I forget which one this is.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
Alright, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
Alright, sweet Jesus, we can do this. So we've unlocked a variety of abilities now, such as Dust Storm. Let's see. So if I use my Dust Storm, I can fire Fidget's attack into it, which creates all kinds of spectacular things. I can't use dust in the air, which I thought I did for some reason. Maybe that's something you unlock later on. Ah, of course, there's an ability you get where you can use dust in the air to dive about. For now, all I can do is this, which it kind of looks really impressive and gets insane hit change. There we go. I need to make sure I dodge more. There we go. So the game is all about filling up your energy bar with melee combos and then unleashing devastating attacks, such as Dust Storm. There we go. It's BBB, then Y. There we go. But as you can see, we'll run out, so then we have to swap the melee combos and build up our hit chain, makes it more impressive. Fill the energy bar faster and cast devastating spells and combos. And it's quite a fun and unique solution to the problem of combat, which is kind of cool. You can do some cool stuff. There we go, and fuck shit up with the dust storm. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna stop counting out my combos out loud. It's probably not what you want to hear at the moment. So yeah, it's fun building up a respectable hit chain, and then watching the combos play out. It's quite nice. X-Y is my favourite move, which is just that. And you can chain that with down and Y and slam them into the ground, which is quite a fun combo. But yeah, the rolling mechanics in it work quite well. It is very fun to unleash all hell. Like, doing things like that looks very impressive. And I would say it's not a particularly difficult combat system once you get your head around it. There are a few different mechanics and parts to it, but they all work very well together and can create some awesome effects, like this little bastard, this jerk here.
Hey, you just leveled up!
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Sweet, so ability gems can upgrade various different things. I'm going to increase, no, not max health. No, I want to put it in attack. My combat revolves around killing the enemy as quickly as possible, so don't worry too much about health. I forget the button to use health items, but you will need that eventually. I'm sure I will. So, fuck these guys up. Look at this jerk over here. Don't like him. He's been giving me the shifty eyes all along. So you can get notes added. I'll show you the notes I've collected so far. You can read those if you want, just pause up, have a quick read. I'm not going to be reading them because that would be boring as fuck. I don't think we can get through here just yet. No, we can. Yeah, we've got our first key. Keys are used to unlock the chests, which you've seen earlier. They can include all sorts of items, because there are quite a few RPG-style elements to this game, because, you know, upgrading stats and things give some people a massive hard-on. Not me, really. I used to really like RPG elements, but they just end up producing so much busy work that I know people like to optimize and have the best build. Although this game it's not too heavy-handed with it, it does let me just fuck shit up, which I do appreciate. Especially when you do stuff like that, it all feels very, very satisfying. I just realised I'm on half health, but I don't seem to be taking too much damage. Now getting into the flow of things again. See? What's the best part of this game, and the reason I love it, is these attacks look insane. Like, I mean, this is ridiculous. But you get all kinds of other cool stuff, which is pretty sweet. Oh my god, what is it, Fidget?
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this, Fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
So I think this is where we're going to stop things for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is what I'm going to be playing for my channel for the moment. It's a really fun and interesting game. I love it to pieces. I love the art style. I love Fidget, despite the fact she's a massive whiny bitch. I love RR, he's kind of cool. I like the team, I like the art style, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and save and get on with the rest of my day. Oh shit, we need to get to the right point to save, so I'll shut my whole mouth, and once we get to the save point, we'll call it quits for the day. So it'll just be a little longer before I get there, hopefully. Ah, there we go. Oh, didn't you see that little bastard? You doing, you little jerk? Stay out of my way. Save. You want to save it? Yes, I do. I'll save here. Saving. Alright, thanks for watching.